leave a digital mark. We might get serious, we might get really weird. We'll talk about the things you wanted but always feared. So hit that subscribe button, buckle up and prepare for chaos and connections that we're happy to share. Yeah, the mic is hot, the clock is running fast. We're diving headfirst into something built to last. We're not experts, so if you're offended, sorry, but we're pretty sure we've got a compelling story. Oh, this seemed like a good idea. That's what we said when we got started right here. Scott and Nick are on the air, so bring your doubts and cheers. We're just two guys with microphones and absolutely zero fears. It seemed like a good idea.
So yeah, I was on here and I was getting ready to get logged in, and you know, Riverside decided it was going to start its shit.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, gateway error 502. I'm like, okay, whatever that means. So I did a little Google search, and it turns out Riverside's down. I'm like, of course it's conveniently down right around the time we're supposed to start to record.
Yeah.
So I got busy, so I went for a little walk. Went outside, and there's a guy that was walking his dog, and you know, I looked at him, and I just got this random question in my mind. I was like, sir, can I ask you a question? Are you a smart feller or a fart smeller? And he said, well, I can tell you I'm not a smart feller.
And we're off and running.
Yeah. So, welcome in. Scott, always good to see your beautiful face.
Thank you. You as well. Hasn't been that long, actually.
No, it hasn't. It really hasn't.
We can't go that long anyway.
No, not at all. But, so I guess it's time to introduce the world to this little teaser we've been putting out for a while.
Yep. If they don't know who we are individually, they've been living under a rock. But however, we have joined forces here and got our own little thing going on.
Yeah. So, you know, just to give you a little rundown, I'm Nick, big in the beer community. Scott's the same way.
Hi, Nick.
Hi, I'm an alcoholic. A little bit about me. So, I am a craft beer expert at this point. I'm very much an introvert, even though people call me out on that because I do the things that I do. But secret is I hate people, and they piss me off generally.
Yeah.
People are so dumb. Even I'm dumb, but I can accept the fact that I'm dumb. I can't accept the fact that other people can sometimes be dumb. So,
I love that you're an introvert and you have 2 podcasts now.
Right. It's fucked. Like, the whole thing's fucked.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. See, and I don't get it. I don't know why I'm like this. What else do I like? I enjoy long walks on the beach, which is a lie because I have flat feet. It's terrible. It hurts. I keep my friend circle very small for that same reason, because I hate people.
It's good.
And to keep, like, the calm demeanor that I have all the time, I feel like I need to keep my circle small so that I don't have all those influences on the outside. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. And at this point, I don't know where I'm going with this. So go ahead, Scott.
Okay. Well, I'm Scott, and I'm moderately famous. You know, kind of like you. Only in our own little...
Moderately famous.
I have a t-shirt that says so. Had to buy it, though. Nobody really actually gave it to me. I actually kind of had to create it myself. But
Oh, that's a bummer.
buy
I'll keep an eye out at Goodwill.
Yeah, because I'll be turning that in fairly soon.
Because you're going to be highly famous.
Not one autograph yet, if you can believe it.
Hey, that's one more than me.
Not one. We actually haven't had one yet.
Oh, I thought you said you had one.
No.
See, I don't even listen. I don't even listen to you, and we're doing this podcast.
Oh, this is going to go great.
Yeah. Seemed like a good idea.
Seemed like a good idea. Yeah, so I'm Scott, and I have a beer podcast as well. I'm half of the Brewery Underground with my man Steve. If you hadn't heard of us, again, you've been living under a rock. But what else? I like beer. I like to drink beer pretty much daily. I like to talk about beer. I like to put stuff on social media about beer. We do happy hours together about beer and don't even record them. They're just there.
Yeah, and
That's
those
how
have
much
been
we
some
like
of our
beer.
best moments.
That's right.
Like, that's where this whole thing started.
That's exactly right. It's like, hey, you know what a good idea would be?
Another podcast.
Another one, yes.
That way Scott can have a 19th social media account.
I did when we created the social media account for this one. I was like, Nick, can you do this one? Can you create? I don't think I'm at the comeback capacity.
Yeah, I think Instagram's going to start catching on to you and cutting you off.
Yeah, look at that guy again.
Yeah. But yeah, I also do a podcast called Hopped In. Hopped In We're Drinking with my brother Joe. He's over in Hawaii, on the islands, living it up. We're over here on the east side. More about me. I'm an avid West Virginia fan.
Yeah.
Not something to brag about right now, but such is life.
But you own it, right? It's
Yeah, I absolutely
in
do.
your DNA.
Yep.
You live there. You went to school there. Yeah. By the way,
I will-
you're in West Virginia. You live in West Virginia. I live in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yes. I will die on that hill, regardless of how they do.
But you're also a baseball guy. You
Yeah.
like a little baseball.
Go Orals. Also
My-
not something
my-
to brag about right now.
Well, let's see. I'm a Yankee fan, and we did. We're in the same division. So if you guys get a little bit better, then we can have some of those back and forths about it. But
We're this close.
yeah,
We're there. We just can't
Yeah.
put it all together.
like there's talent there, and you've had some success as far as winning a lot of games, and then this year was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so it'll be a new season come
Yes.
March, I guess, April.
Shoot, not even that. Just a few days it'll be a new season.
That's true. That's true.
Once we get out of this championship series and get the World Series done, it's
That I've
over.
not watched 1 minute of.
I
My
haven't
team's
watched
out.
it.
I'm like, I can't do it.
I watched highlights online, but that's
Yeah.
about it.
I kind of know who's still in it, and I know there's a game 7 tonight in the American League, and they're just the Dodgers are awaiting the winner of that one.
Yeah, getting a nice little break.
Yeah. So if we haven't said officially, the name of this little podcast here, this little venture, is called "This Seemed Like a Good Idea" podcast. And I
that
think we're
sums it
gonna
up.
yes, and I think we're gonna refer to that many times. What do you think?
Yes.
Over the
Yes.
course of however we
It's
do
a
this.
it's very very attributable for what we're trying to do, because what we had talked about is me and Scott wanted to do something a little bit different. So we already said we did the whole beer thing. We love it. We love the guys that we do it with. But
And those will continue, by the way. This is
yes,
just a little side.
those aren't going anywhere. But it is nice to have something else to do. Like Scott said, we kind of broke off and decided to do our own little thing that's going to be completely separate from all that. Where obviously beer is going to be talked about at some point, but it is not going to be beer themed. So, we are going for a random eclectic vibe at this point. So we're going to be all over the map. We got a bunch of ideas that we pitched around. So, there'll probably be a couple of segments that are going to be the same from show to show. There's going to be several that are different. We're going to see anything from, we're big on the music scene, so we're going to try to get some music broadcasting on here, and we've kind of got a little bit of that in the works. So
We do, yeah. I've already planted some seeds there. Which
yeah,
is
yeah. So that'll be fun. That'll be something different for both of us, and kind of piques our interest a little bit.
Hey,
And then
real
also-
quick on that before you go any further. You know how we've talked before about when someone says yes? Like, we got our first yes for this thing. And how
Yes.
exciting is that, right? It's like,
before
okay.
we even did this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, before we even recorded, they were like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
So that's that networking thing, though. Somebody I met 6 months ago, and I was like, oh my God, let's circle back. And then,
Dude,
yes.
it's so,
that's going
it's
to
so
lead.
important. Networking
Uh-huh.
is so important.
Yep.
Not
I'm
even
sorry to
just-
cut you off, but I was just on that note.
It's fine. I forget what I was talking about, but it'll be fine.
What this podcast, the other things this podcast may or may not be about.
Oh yeah, randomness, a bunch of randomness, and I think that's the way we want it to be, because we don't want a structure per se. We don't want it to be something that is predictable, something that is monotonous, and anything like that, and that kind of breaks up what we've been doing on a regular basis with our other podcast stuff. So that'll be kind of nice. Fair warning, we will probably be pretty rash on here.
Yeah.
Kind of uncensored, no holds barred. We're probably going to piss some people off at some point
Yeah.
about something, maybe even today.
There's some shit written down here that if we get to, probably
Yeah,
will.
yeah. I'm reading down and I'm like, that's going to push some buttons.
Yeah.
But
It-
I think it's something's going to be fun, something that'll pique some people's interest.
I think it will continually evolve, and like you said, eclectic and random. I think that's going to be just maybe what it is. We've got a couple segment names that we've written down that maybe we will feature week in, week, or whatever. Not I say weekend. That was just a general too, because I don't know how often we're going to do this because we're both busy. But a couple that might stick around. We're going to play with some things, bring some things in. They don't work. Try something else. We got a bunch of shit written down already. And honestly, if anybody's listening to this or in social media, we'll put this on social media when we put out posts. we'll take ideas or not even ideas for just like, hey, this would be a good idea. Maybe you guys should try this. We'll totally listen to that stuff just for
Yeah.
content because it's always going to be evolving. Every episode should be different
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah, reach out because every little thought, even if it's not exactly on brand, it's going to trigger something at some point.
Yeah. Yep.
So, talking about a certain topic will bring up five other things, and that's kind of what we're aiming for, right? We're kind of looking for that, conversation generator that doesn't have to pertain to anything, and
Yep.
it breaks things up a little bit, keeps things interesting, makes us think a little bit.
Like we were talking before we recorded, and you had said something. I go, that's a great idea, and just jot it down, right? Just take a note, and then
Yeah.
maybe it becomes something later on. Maybe it doesn't, but it's there.
Yeah, yeah. So just constantly taking notes.
Yeah, going back to the music thing, I don't know if it will be a big thing, but I know it was something you and I discussed early on as a topic that we both loved to do. Whether we get some musicians on, or we just have an episode where we talk about it, or shit on a new record that came out. It's not going to be a lot. You know what I mean? It's like those are one of those themes that you and I both like. Shit, that's one of them. That's totally going to be something we're going to be doing.
Yes, yes, and that's something I'm really looking forward to. And that was something that we really finalized a week ago, 2 weeks ago, maybe. Because it was something when we started the podcast, we thought about making it just music based.
Yeah.
So that was kind of one of the topics that we talked about, but we didn't want to put ourselves in like a glass house per se, to where everything's contained inside and you're not really able to be as creative as you want to be. Even though music gives you a little more flexibility because music is so vast. There's a whole lot that goes into it. Lots of brands, lots of personalities, lots of genres, things like that. But still a little bit too much of a focus on one thing.
Yeah. And if we had other ideas to do other things, and you're kind of pigeonholed into that thing, like, well, shit, now I got to have a third podcast to get the other stuff out.
Right. And then next thing you know, we don't have any free time because every day we get home from work, we're recording a fucking podcast.
Dude,
Yeah.
da, da, da.
And then I'm like, I got to force myself to edit my other one. Like there's time, yeah, I have it all planned out, and I sit down and do it, and I'm like, I don't want to do this.
I know. I will
But
say,
luckily, Riverside does make it 10 times easier. So
yes.
shout out to Riverside, even though your servers sucked this evening.
Yeah, we'll get to that here shortly. You're on the list.
You are on the list. There is a
You're
list.
on the list. Yeah, we'll get to that. But
I think it's temporarily on the list. I don't think.
yeah, just temporarily. But it did kind of hinder our plans for the evening. But
It
we're
did.
here. You know what? We're here.
Here we are.
They got it back up.
Yeah. We got
Shit
beer.
on too bad.
We
but-
got good company. We're good shape.
Yeah, good seeing you across the way there.
Yeah. Across the time zone.
Yeah.
Or nope. Oh, you had something. Go ahead.
No, I was just go ahead because I was just going to maybe give some examples of some of the other segments that we came up with, names of segments or ideas of segments.
Okay, but before we get to that,
Yeah.
just to stay on the podcast talk, we got to talk about this tagline that we came up with.
Okay. You tell me which one it is.
Because we had
think I
talked
know.
about having this little side podcast. So we decided, our tagline's going to be everyone needs a little side piece.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't need all of your attention. We can be the little side podcast that you just throw in there and listen to now and again. We don't need anybody to be staring at their phones waiting for an episode to drop. We hope you do. That'd be great.
Yep.
But you can download and not listen. That's fine. We'll take that too. But
Because it counts.
we just want to be part of your life.
Right. Like, you can listen to other podcasts and just kind of cheat on those podcasts with us.
Yeah.
Right? We're just a little side piece over here.
We promise we won't tell.
Right. We'll be here when you need us. Right? If you just need a laugh or step away from reality, or what are these idiots talking about now? We're your podcast.
What are we talking about?
I have no idea. And being a side piece. Because everyone needs a little side piece.
Everyone.
So our first merch is going to have that on there, right?
Yes.
We got it. Yeah.
It has to.
When we
Has
get
to.
to that, everyone needs a little side piece. We're going to have the whole country saying that. Everyone
are.
needs a little side piece.
Yeah. And then we might be in trouble.
We're going to piss off some spouses.
It's fine. There's more important things for people to be mad about.
That's right. It's just fun, people. It's just
Relax.
fun.
Just relax.
That's gonna make some good logo or some artwork or something too. That's gonna be a little fun to play with.
Yes, yes, yes. I
Well,
can only imagine what we're going to come up with there.
there's and I don't know if you get them up there. You've heard of the restaurant Crystals? It's
Yes,
like a
yes.
okay. I don't know if they're up that way or what. We they're down here and they run a commercial, or they did about a year ago, and it was they called them side chicks. They have a little burger. It's like the little slider burgers, right? But they were chicken. And the girl that was doing the commercial was notoriously known as a side piece or a side chick.
Okay.
So the commercial was all about side chicks. So
That's great branding.
it's
That's genius.
genius.
That's
It was
genius.
Uh-huh.
Controversial, but genius.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet they sold a lot of chicken sandwiches.
I'd buy them. I'm always down for a chicken sandwich,
Hell yeah.
especially a mini chicken sandwich.
Yes. Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, that kind of ties into that thing. So we're gonna have some fun with that. That should be fun.
Yeah. So you want to go in a little bit, like you were starting earlier, about some of the segments we've tossed around?
Yeah, and these are just whether they see the light of day. We'll just say it's some stuff we have written down. So, and again, if anybody's hearing this or sees anything posted, if you got any ideas about it, throw them out there to us because we'd love to entertain those. So one of them, and I love this one, is called Bad Life Hacks segment. So we'll think of some bad life hacks, things that don't make any sense or you probably shouldn't do, but we're going to do some of those. I don't know what they're going to be yet, but we'll get there.
Yeah, we haven't decided that part yet, but
We ain't quite got
we
there yet.
promise it'll be fun.
We got like 3 or 4 dozen written down here.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
How about something like, let's see, Reddit bad readings, or yeah. And I'm kind of okay. Here's one, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. We can save it towards the end. However, bad advice is another one. So bad advice segment, we got that one. So if you're looking for advice, ask us, and we're gonna give you the worst case advice you could possibly get.
We got you.
Yes. Don't. It's
Don't
not
listen
gonna
to
fix
it.
your problems, but it's gonna entertain us.
Yes. Because it will send us down a rabbit hole.
Yes. And I'm sure we'll need to put a disclaimer out there so that nobody really actually takes the advice. But
Yes.
I wrote one down today, and I think you would concur with this one. Like your mom segment.
Okay.
Something about I don't know where we'll go with that. We use that one a lot in our little happy hours.
Yeah.
Do something with that.
Yeah. Your mom would use it.
Your mom would say it's a perfect example. That's exactly what we're going. It might be a whole episode. One of these. Every time somebody uses one in the happy hour, we need to write down that example.
We do. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. We need to. Yes. Keep a running tab.
Keep a running tab because they come out of nowhere, right? It's literally they come out of nowhere. You don't even plan those. It's just like, huh,
Yes.
your mom likes tattoos or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Well, I have one.
Yeah.
All right. We had talked about speed round,
Yep.
like a this or that style. So let's
Yep.
get started. Hey, Scott,
Yeah.
are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Beach or mountains?
Mountains.
Book or movie?
Movie.
Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Sweet or salty?
Salty.
Car or train?
Train.
Socks or barefoot?
Barefoot.
Rock or pop?
What?
Rock or pop?
Rock or pop?
Yeah,
Oh,
music.
music. Good Lord, I was thinking rock.
God,
Totally.
idiot. Hot dog or hamburger?
Hamburger.
Also, is a hot dog or a sandwich?
Boy, there's a segment right there. I think it's a sandwich. Just the quick answer.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, last one.
That's
Call or
right.
text?
Text.
Okay. And that was our first round of this or that.
That was a good one. I wasn't even prepared. That was good. All right.
I wasn't
it was
prepared
easy.
for that, so
I think they're going to get harder too, and probably a
yeah,
little more
probably
provocative.
so. Probably so.
It was an easy one.
And that was a pretty basic one. You're right.
That was you just set me up for something else.
That was just a little kiss.
Yeah. It's like, I'll be ready for the next one. You're like, no, are you sure? Are you sure?
You thought.
Here's one, and we're going to get to this towards the end, but what in the fucking fuck?
I've been
And
looking forward to this for so long.
I know. It's going to be my favorite one.
Yeah. And I
And
think
we're going to have, I think
I have
people will have a lot of fun with that one.
I have a good article for that today.
Do you?
I do.
We can do that today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll save that towards the end because I think we could kind of go out on that one. I think
Yeah.
that's or one of the ones we got with. But what in the fucking fuck was one of the first ones I think we came out with segment idea wise. As in, let's just bitch about something or just something that doesn't make sense or
Something
Like,
that just blows your mind.
yeah, like what in the fucking fuck?
Yeah. Like, it could be something you get super pissed off about, something you're really excited about, but you just don't know how to express it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it has no boundaries either.
No boundaries. We could say anything, do anything. It's going to be a T-shirt, I'm sure, at some point. But what in the fucking fuck? Like every day, somebody we see a what in the fucking fuck moment every day of our lives, don't we?
Yes. All the time. All the time. And if you said you don't, you're a liar.
That's it. Yep. It could be from a car cutting you off on the way to work, or just some dumb shit you see somebody do, and you're like, what in the fucking fuck? Does that make any sense?
And everybody has one of those coworkers, right?
Yeah,
You know, you watch them do their job, and you're like, what are you doing?
I got one. I got one.
I got several.
What in the fucking fuck?
Yeah.
They're gonna make an episode at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe their names won't get on there, but their story is gonna get on an episode.
Yeah. Because I'm listening.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
I'm listening. I'm documenting. It's up here.
It's going to be one of those things, you know. Karma got that bitch.
Karma. That's up there too.
It is up there.
What in the fucking fuck? Oh, don't you just love saying that?
It is. It's so fun. Shall we start now?
Yeah, we can.
All right.
You want to go right into it? Let's do it.
So, I was doing some research a few weeks ago, and I came across this article back in September, and I read it, and it was literally one of those what in the fucking fuck moments.
Okay.
So the headline says, Surgeon jailed after amputation of own legs. So, a vascular surgeon who had his own legs removed has been jailed for 2 years and 8 months for insurance fraud and possessing extreme pornography. So, Neil Hopper, 49 years old, carried out hundreds of amputation operations before having his own legs removed in 2019. The court heard that he lied to insurers by claiming that injuries to his legs were the result of sepsis and not self-inflicted. But it then further came out that he had a below-the-knee amputation after a mysterious illness, when in fact he used ice and dry ice to freeze his own legs so that they had to be removed. So the court did some investigating, and then Hopper later admitted to 2 counts of fraud and 3 of possessing extreme pornography because he had a sexual interest in amputation. So, this guy went through, froze off his own legs to get them amputated, just to get off.
Oh my.
Yeah.
What in the fucking fuck?
Right?
What the fuck?
I don't get it.
Look, the gratification can't last that long.
You
Once
wouldn't
the
think
legs
so.
are gone, you're like, now what?
You would not think so. But my
Holy-
goodness.
What in the fucking fuck?
Yeah.
All right, that's a perfect example.
Yeah. So I had to share that because I was reading it and I was like, no, this guy cut off his own legs because it turned him on.
I mean, you wake up, you're like, what next?
I mean, I'll give it to him. All these pictures of after he got his legs cut off, he looks very happy.
Yeah, is he?
He looks very, very happy.
He's very satisfied. Like every time he looks down where his legs were, he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I did that. Did that all by myself." God damn.
Man, look at
All
these
right,
nubs.
that's pretty.
Look
That's
at these
pretty fun. That is a
nubs.
what?
Look at them nubs. Man.
You got him like perfectly. He got him perfect. You know, like those stitches. Man, look at that.
I can't.
I saw your link in the thing, and I knew what the story was about, but I decided not to read it because I was like, I wanted to be surprised about the
Yeah.
rest of it.
Yeah. This also says that he suffered body dysmorphia
Ew.
and since childhood, and said that his feet were an unwelcome extra.
God.
I just hate when feet get in the way.
Yeah. So he didn't have a
Worst.
foot fetish, clearly.
No, unless it's not attached. I don't.
I wonder if we could get him on for an interview.
That's a good call.
That would be a fucking
That'd
great.
be fun.
Could he get a call from jail?
But man, I would shit on that guy so much.
I'm gonna make a note. Can we get legless guy?
Neil Hopper, Neil Hopper.
You know, we were talking earlier about getting excited when people say yes. What if this guy says yes?
If he would. I don't know how it'd feel, but like I don't know if I could get excited about that.
No.
It'd be interesting.
It'd be interesting, yeah. Fucking like you got to shit. Like you can't. I mean, you'd be nice to him, but you're like, what, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. Huh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna try to find him. All right. Well, I've got one too.
Ooh, let's do it.
And my what in the fucking fuck segment is about the rapture. Remember this? Back in September, it was gonna be like September 23rd or some shit.
Oh yeah, there's like 18 times we were gonna die.
Yes. And that's been pushed off to like October 6th. Of course, we missed that. Now it's November 11th. Like
We're running out of time.
we're running. It's like what in the fucking fuck? Get it right, man. Like Jesus doesn't know what calendar we're using. Like I understand, like they're saying, we're working off of this calendar. This calendar is 13 days different. He doesn't give a fuck what calendar it is or what. Like, get it right. Like religious people don't do math. I don't understand.
I mean, math is hard. Math is hard.
Right. Maybe do religion or math. Maybe don't do the two together.
And also, I feel the two just don't go together.
Right.
Like, isn't there something about religion stuff you can't do math? I don't.
Right. There's no.
It's not a science. Is that a science? I don't know.
Right. It's two different things, right? You can't believe in one thing and not
there's
the other.
There's a conflict of interest there.
Yeah. So I'm kind of pissed off because I keep getting the damn date wrong. So I'm like, well, bring it or don't. Just stop talking about it. So kind of like, what in the fucking fuck? So I did a few things because I believed the first one. The one from back in September. I was like, you know what? This could be it.
I get it. Full send.
Yeah. So I did some shit like I canceled my Amazon Prime. Like, I don't fucking need that shit, right? I'm not going to be here. Nope. Now I'm paying for underwear. Like, I'm paying for freight underwear. It's stupid.
Isn't that the worst? You're like, oh man, these britches are $5.99.
Right.
But next thing you know, you're paying $14.99 because of shipping.
Right. And I like them to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning. You know, when
Yeah.
you wake up, they're kind of there. I like
You
that
gotta be
option.
ready. Like,
I don't have that option anymore.
fresh out of the pack undies.
Yep.
Great.
I took all my fucking vacation time. I took it all ahead of time thinking I'd be, and then guess what? I get fucked. And I told work to fuck off. No, I can't go back. I got no vacation time left.
That's the worst.
Yeah,
Did you ask? Did you?
No, it was the end of the world.
Well, when you went back.
Oh, yeah. I was like, hey, guys, I got the date wrong.
Hey, that's
Maybe
my-
sometime in October.
That's my bad. Can I have another month?
We meet it this time because it's really coming. We're just 13 days off.
So, what did you do with your time off during your vacation?
So I got these 3 ugly chicks pregnant. God, I tell you, they're ugly too. But I got 3 ugly chicks pregnant because I didn't think I'd have to pay the child support. Like, shit,
Yeah.
we just had days.
The hits keep coming and they don't stop coming. Great philosopher Smashmouth said that at one point.
And you say, why ugly? I just like the first ones that said yes.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
You gotta take what you can get.
we're running out of time here, chicks.
Yeah. Can't be selective at that point.
You want a baby or not?
Yeah.
I should probably stop there, but I do have one. I got 3 ugly chicks walking around with babies. Anyway, well, the other thing is, and here's a question I got: like, if you were like me and you like thought it was coming and like you sold your house or your car, first, why would you sell them? You can't use money where you're going, so
Yeah.
why just give them to people? What are
Can't
people
take
selling
it with
shit
you
for?
when you go.
Right, just give them to people. So I don't understand that part of it. So, like,
And
what the fucking fuck?
And when the rapture happens, do people die? Do they just disappear? Because like the whole thing is, the ones who are left are the ones who weren't lucky enough to go, right?
Correct. Right. Now, it could have happened.
But how do we know?
Well, we're still here, so certainly. But everybody I know is still here too.
Yeah. And then the ones I don't know, I won't know if they're gone.
That's right.
So it's a mystery.
It's back to you keep a small circle of friends. They're still all still here, so you kind of run in the same circles, all right? We're kind of the same with me. Like
Yeah.
we're all heathens.
Yeah. I like it that way.
Yeah, I do.
It's safe there. It's nice there.
I do wish a few more people had disappeared. But hey, that's a different story. It's another podcast.
I know a guy. I got you. So yeah, the whole rapture thing, I did a couple things as well.
Yeah.
And obviously, the first thing that you do whenever there's a big panic is you go buy all the milk and toilet paper from the grocery store.
Of course. Right.
So don't have to worry about running out of toilet paper, but my house reeks of curdled milk because it's all over. I can't just pour it down the drain because it's
You,
going to clog up.
you can't freeze it?
I only have so much freezer space, and one of my freezers is a kegerator. That's
Yeah.
not going to work.
No. Beer first.
Yeah, priorities. So
See if curdled milk.
I don't know. I also, it was when was it? September we said the first one
Yep,
was supposed to
September
happen.
23rd was supposed to be.
So yeah, so it was like near the end of golf season. And I'm like, well, not going to be needing these anymore. So I threw my golf clubs away.
Oh,
Somehow got better, became a better golfer after I threw my clubs away. So I can't explain that.
You were playing par every day.
Yeah, I did. I didn't even lose any ball. I didn't lose a ball at all.
So, yeah, you're ahead.
Yeah, it's all in your head. It's all mental. Stop poop scooping the backyard from the dogs
Oh God.
because there's no point. And my backyard is now just like a manure farm.
Yeah.
All the poop's just
And you've got 3 dogs, so yeah, and you know how if you just miss a day or 2,
it's a lot of poop.
how that stacks up. Yeah, so
Yeah, a lot of poop.
you might be rooting for the next one, so you don't have to clean it up at this
I
point.
know. I'm really far behind. I don't even know what to do at this point. And that song, I believe in a thing called love, just doesn't do the rhythm of my heart.
Keep going.
So I can't. That's as high as I can go. That kind of hurt. So I listened to that song, and I believed in a thing called love, and listened to the rhythm of my heart. It was just gas.
Was it just gas?
It was just gas.
Come from all that milk you were trying to drink?
I think it was. I think that's what it was. I think I caught a couple of bad batches there and just did not settle.
You thought, hey, it's past the date. However, I've got so much of it.
Yeah. And it's usually like a best by date. It's not expires on this date.
Right.
So
Freshest.
yeah. Like there's
The
been milk
freshest.
we've had that expires, say if it expired today, but it actually expired a week ago. And then I get other ones that expire in 2 weeks, and it'll be good for another month.
Right.
I don't get it.
I think maybe it's where they place it in the grocery store, like the newer shit
Maybe.
they put in the back or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
People shuffle around.
Where all this milk? What do we
Next
do
time, just
with
buy-
all the milk?
You know what you can do next time for the next wrap? Just get a cow. That way, you don't have to store it. It's got. I mean, you got a place for the cow, I guess. But
I mean, I can find a place.
yeah, does it eat dog poop?
You're on to
Find a
something.
cow that likes dog
Or
poop.
even a goat. You can do goat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Goats have
They got milk. Yeah, those fuckers eat anything. So
I bet goats would eat poop.
yep,
You're on to something.
your grass
goats
right
are-
down in the.
I bet goats are.
Yeah, although they shit too, so I don't know what takes care of the goat shit.
Do they eat their own poop?
I don't know. There's more like pebbles, like little pebbles that come out.
Yeah.
So maybe a little easier to tolerate.
What if
I don't
the
know.
What if the dogs ate their poop, and then they pooped out that poop, and then the goat eat that poop?
Very cyclical. Some kind of like just self-sustaining kind of energy.
What is happening?
I don't know. Look, folks, this is literally introductory to whatever the fuck it is we're going to be doing. We're just trying to get some ideas out. We certainly want to get one under our belt. This is it. We will be a little more properly regimented next time.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Debatable.
Debatable.
Are you making up words? Oh, can that be a segment? Can we make up words?
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down right now.
All right.
Make up words segment. I can find my damn
Also,
mouse.
when we edit this, should I just let it go?
Yes. Unless there's some technical difficulties, just
No.
fucking just throw it up there.
Yeah.
Would you call it make up words? Okay, let's see. Segment ideas, make up words.
Hey, the 3 ugly chicks that you got pregnant.
Yeah,
Which one was the prettiest? 1, 2, or 3?
let's see.
You have to pick one.
All right, because it's a lesser of 3 evils. I'd say probably 2. Chick
Okay.
2.
Okay.
She,
Hemorrhoids.
she has less warts on her face than the other 2. It's terrible. What am I saying?
Was it one of those butterface situations?
Yeah, but she had a
She-
great personality.
Butterface.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
everything was great. But
Yeah. Yeah.
so I got some ones chicks running around out there. They don't know my real name, so it's okay.
Oh, that's good. What do they know you by?
They don't know. I don't know what I told them at the time.
That makes sense too. That
I think I just said, "Hey, baby," it's the end of the world. Do you wanna? Something along those lines. And I'm like, hey, look, it says it right here on the internet. We're gonna die tomorrow. I mean, let's knock
do
it
it.
out. Yeah, let's do it.
Bing, bang, boom. Was it all in the same night?
I think it was over a period of 2 days because I'm a little older now.
Yeah, I was gonna say you need some recovery in there.
Yeah, you got a
somewhere.
little recovery.
You're gonna pull it
Gotta
back,
hydrate.
or a hammy, or do something like that. You're
Yeah,
start cramping and
just a little rest. Just a little
Yeah.
rest in between. And
yeah, just a little siesta.
This is horrible. I mean, this is great. I love it.
What are the chances this actually makes it to a recording and released as an episode?
I think it should. Fuck it. Well, we had an episode. We didn't think it was fit for air.
And here we are.
We got a fucking Spotify hit us with some kind of rating they never gave before.
I doubt it. There's worse
Yeah.
things out there.
They've heard it all. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be
I mean,
so bad.
If Joe Rogan can have a podcast, we can do what we're doing.
That's true. And he makes up shit. He makes up more than words too.
Yeah, but people believe him.
Yeah. He's very convincing. He's very.
Yeah.
I see shorts from him. Like, oh, is that really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that guy. Yeah, oh, right.
And he says, pull that video up. It's my favorite video. And it's like,
Yeah.
he's got a million favorite videos.
Yeah. Can you believe he used to host Fear Factor back in the day? Mm-hmm. Did you see they're
I
making
remember
Fear
when he
Factor
was on-
again? With Johnny
Huh?
Knoxville?
Oh, they doing one?
Yeah.
I don't even know that.
Yeah.
He did
Little
Fear
thing.
Factor, and he was on a show called News Radio before that, which I loved
Really?
in the 90s. Yeah, look that up.
News radio.
Yeah, he's like the maintenance guy or something in that show.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Yeah, got head hair and everything.
Looks just as douchey as he does now.
Maybe
that
Joe
Andy?
Rogan will come on.
Is that Andy Dick?
Yes.
He looks so...
Kathy Griffin, I think, was in there. Was it Kathy
Ye-
Griffin? No, it wasn't Kathy Griffin. She was the other redheaded girl. The guy from Kids.
Vicki Lewis.
That's her. The guy from Kids in the Hall was on there. Dave something, and then
Ooh, I don't know that one. You're outdating me now.
yeah, good show. I like that show. As a matter of fact, that was the one Phil Hartman was on when he died.
Oh.
John Lovitz came in and took his place for a short period.
I was on for a while. 4 years. That's not bad.
Yeah, great show. I love the show. Here's something I hope we get to. Read bad and funny reviews on products like Yelp, Amazon, those kinds of things. I think that shit's funny.
That is funny.
And I think we talked about this when we wrote this down initially. Have you ever seen the pictures of people when they like? I don't know if it's the same thing. Maybe they took a picture of the product and they're reviewing it, and like the dude is like reflected in the product, and he's like naked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, those are the best.
So random.
Those are the Amazon reviews. Just like, I think we talked about this whenever we were getting the plans. Like, if no one's ever looked up the Haribo gummy bears on Amazon and look at the reviews, it'll keep you occupied for months.
What's the deal with that?
I don't know.
Because we've all had those things. We've all seen them
Yeah.
come in that gold bag.
But I did find a site here about funny reviews.
Okay, let's hit it on a couple.
I'm just going to read one quick one here. This is a review for the Bic for Her medium ballpoint pen. The review is by a keen skier. It says, my husband has never allowed me to write as he doesn't want me touching men's pens. However, when I saw this product, I decided to buy it using my pocket money. And so far it's been fabulous. Once I had learnt to write, the feminine color and the grip size, which was more suited to my delicate little hands,
Oh, boy.
has enabled me to vent thoughts about new recipes, ideas, sewing, and gardening. My husband is less pleased with this product as he believes it will lead to more independence, and he hates the feminine tingling sensation, along with the visions of fairies and rainbows that he gets whenever he picks it up.
I love that for all sorts of reasons. I hope it's real. First of all, I hope it's real. I don't know that it is, but it's fucking amazing.
All right, I got one more.
All right.
All right. This is a review on a book called Where is the Baby's Belly Button? Reviews by Pac-Man. And the title says, do not buy this cover. You can see the ending right on the cover. It says, this book is completely misleading. The entire plot revolves around finding the baby's belly button. The title makes this much clear from the beginning. However, there is no mystery. There is no twist. The baby's belly button is right where it's supposed to be, on the baby's stomach. right where it clearly shows you it is on the cover of the book. This plot is a complete mess as a result of its reliance on the mystery of where the belly button is. Everything falls apart the second you realize that the belly button was in plain sight all along. There is no conflict, there's no character development, and there is scarcely any plot. Whoever wrote this book must have a serious error in judgment, because you would have to be an infant to not immediately understand where baby's belly button is. This is one of the worst pieces of literature I have ever read.
I love that. Is great.
That's a great segment.
That is all right. I love that. Okay, we gotta make sure we got that. Okay, that's fucking perfect. We gotta. All right, we gotta. Yeah, we're gonna feature some of that in the next episode. That's fucking brilliant. I can listen to those all day.
Oh my god, it's so entertaining. So entertaining.
That is good. You wonder who those people are who actually have the. I guess they
Yeah.
just have time.
Yeah. And I wish I was that creative,
I know.
because we
Just
wouldn't
make
have
it
to be
fun.
doing this. Using
Right.
everyone else's content for
For
our
own.
content.
Yeah, and write in, call in with your ideas because we don't have any.
Yeah. So any suggestions, we will tear them apart.
Look, I could spend a whole episode on Nashville traffic, as in the what in the fucking fuck segment. We won't do that because everybody knows it's shit.
Oh, I can only imagine. So I've only been to Nashville once, but Broadway was a fucking disaster.
Uh huh.
I can only imagine the rest of Nashville.
It's to and from, and oh my god, it's on the way to work today, and just on the way, and you're just like, what are people doing? God
Yeah.
damn it!
I like my little rural county.
Like, I understand road rage. I get it. Because there are times I'm like, if this motherfucker steps out of his car, I'm gonna run him over. I swear it. I swear I won't let him even get back here. I will run his fucking ass over.
And I bet if you start the trend, people will follow.
Yeah. Just squish dead bodies all over the interstate.
Yeah. You're just-
Hey, stay in your fucking car. I won't have to fucking run you over.
Bitch had it coming.
That's right. Karma. What was that one? Karma something. Now here's another one I think it's going to be one of my favorite segments too. And we're kind of was saving this towards the end, so we'll decide on what we're going to call it ultimately. We've got it called currently "What Could Go Wrong" / challenge accepted segment.
Uh-huh.
And I think that the theory behind it, the thought process, and this could change, but the thought process is maybe every time we do an episode, we either both throw a challenge or some sort to the other, or we can do it week to week, or, whatever, like back and forth, however we want to do it. But I think when I say get out of hand, it could potentially get out of hand, but you do have right of refusal, right? So you don't have to do it, okay?
Okay.
So, should you accept? So when I was, and I've got one for you. We're going to get to it in a second.
For
I've
me?
got one for you. Yes. I've got one for you.
Like right now.
Yeah. Like I worked on
Cool.
this one today. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And look, you could go really, really crazy with it. You ultimately want the thing done because that's the funny part of it, right? If you can get something that maybe makes you a little uncomfortable, but it would still be funny and not get you beat up or cursed out or anything at the end of the day. We don't need that, but you maybe want to push those boundaries a little bit just to make the other person uncomfortable.
Okay.
So I've got one for you.
Let's hear it.
All right, let's see. Let me find my thing here. Okay. So, and if anybody's got any recommendation, if you like, I like challenge accepted, but we could go either way with it. Okay. Nick, here's your challenge if you choose to accept it.
Bring it on.
Okay. You've got to watch gay porn every night for a week. That would just mean you have to watch a little bit less, though, right?
Right. I was going to say, you said it was a challenge.
Yeah, just I got to watch less now. What?
So it's a strange flex, but okay.
Okay, I'm kidding on that one. We're gonna do something that you actually would be uncomfortable doing, maybe.
Okay.
Seriously, your challenge is write a poem about your experience with White Castle. Okay,
Oh.
right now, and I've got more. Write a poem about your experience with White Castle. Read it to any stranger.
Oh.
It could be an Uber driver, it could be a waiter, waitress, any stranger. You've got to read the poem to them.
Okay.
And somebody's got to record it. So if you're with Ashley or somebody has to record it for playback on here and social media. So we want to be able to see this thing afterwards. You reading it to this person and getting their reaction. But in your words, your poem about White Castle. If anybody doesn't know what White Castle is, it's a slider burger place.
Yeah.
And I know Nick's experience with it, which is why this is funny.
We shared
know,
that experience a little
We
bit.
did. Luckily, that when you left that following day, you were on your own for the part of it.
Poor Ashley, man.
So the poem can be short, when you read, 30, 60, whatever it is. It's your poem, 30, 60 seconds. It
Okay.
doesn't have to be like a 5 minute or 10-minute poem.
Okay.
Is that a challenge you think you could accept?
I would love to accept that.
Yes.
I will start with setting the bar high here.
Okay.
And I'm going to sell that, and I'm going to kill it.
Yes, I have no doubt.
I'm going to come back, and you're going to have that footage, and you're going to be like, you bought into that. And I'm like, you know what, I did. So did the guy I read it to.
Right. The person you're reading it to is going to love it too. They're going to have no idea why.
Yeah, they just need to feel it.
Right. Especially if they're taking your order or something, they have to stand there, so you've got their attention.
Yeah.
Anyway, but any way you want to do it, any stranger. What do you think about that?
I'm all in.
Okay. I think you're going to do great at it.
Yes, I'm so excited. I already have ideas.
So all you got to do is just before, we'll have it for our next episode, whenever that's going to be. We haven't planned that yet, but
Okay, I can't wait to watch gay porn with a stranger.
okay. Or if you want to run those two,
Wait. Was that the challenge still?
you can. If you want to merge the two, feel free. You still got to read to them. Write a gay poem, a gay porn poem, maybe
A gay porn?
a gay porn.
Gay porn? Porn
Yeah.
poem? Porn poem?
Mix in some White Castle. Any way you want to do it.
All right, I got
How
it.
about that?
I got
Right,
it.
you got it.
I'm ready.
You're going to excel at it.
I'm ready.
I can't wait. See, this is the podcast. You coming back with that video is going to be epic.
Yeah, and that's going to be something that we're probably not going to share beforehand, correct?
Right. You bring it on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because obviously we have a spreadsheet in front of us, so we have some of these ideas listed out. So while we're talking about them, we have reference points and things like that. So some of it we know, what we're talking about, but for the most part, some of it's going to be a surprise too, and I think that's going to make this more authentic.
Yes. So I think, and if you want to, and we're bouncing ideas out loud as we're thinking of them to our audience, if there is one. Like maybe if we do this as every time we never, maybe you do the next one back at me if we want to just kind of that way. There's there's the next one. There's a response, right? There's a
Yes.
reporting back.
Yeah, I like that, just a back and forth. So
Yeah.
whoever is hosting will be the one getting the challenge.
Okay, that's perfect. And then we'll
Okay.
just alternate. And then my thing was like, I can't do anything too bad because he's got to get it back. He's going to do it to me. So I'm like, what the fuck? Pay it back tenfold. Like, fuck.
Keep that in mind. But no, in all seriousness, I know this has been a bunch of bullshit for the last 50 minutes, but this is something that Scott and I have been looking forward to doing, and we will have more of a plan going forward. But this is just kind of a get to know us, bounce ideas off of each other, kind of do some quick segments on the fly just to see how they go. And like I said, it's very disorganized, very conversational, and hopefully it stays conversational, but with a little bit more organization, a little more straight thought put into it to where we know exactly what we're doing, how we're doing it. But, we're really looking forward to doing this. It's something that we've been planning for a while. We finally sat down and decided to just hit record and see what happens. And I think we'll get more of a vision as we go. But also, in the beginning, we're very much looking forward to the music connection that Scott has set up for us. That seems like that could be a big one and a fairly consistent one. So we hope to make this lighthearted and fun, but also serious enough so that we can keep those streams open to where we can continue to get those kinds of people on and share
Sure.
those kinds of things and promote as much as we can that's outside of our typical beer routine.
Yeah, for that we're kind of respect, even though we're goofy and stuff, but to still get guests and stuff on. They're like, yeah, I'm not calling those idiots, but to know that we have that, because we both have that experience in interviewing people, so in our other podcasts, so I think that's a good thing going forward. This is just something, like you said, completely off the beaten path, and I think going in maybe to the next one and the next one, maybe we'll sit down. Hey, let's work on these segments, and we'll add for these things, which is whatever it turns out to be. But like you said, we will be a little more streamlined, focused on certain things, and having a different game plan or a better game plan. This was just we had to hit the record button at some point, and like
we've talked about this for a couple months now.
And we could have put it off another week, and I think we'd be in the same exact
right.
boat. So it's like,
right. I think given this gives us, a jumping point. It kind of forces us now to get our shit together per se.
Yep.
And I think that's probably how the Underground podcast started. That's how mine and Joe's podcast started.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's one day you sit down and see what happens,
Yeah.
and you roll with it.
Yep. Look, in your podcast and our podcast too, it's like it just evolves. Like this thing leads into that thing, and that thing leads into this other thing, and it gives you another idea. So that's all this is about. We're just gonna have some fun doing it.
Yes, yes, very much so. And like I said, well, not everyone's going to agree with some of the things that we do or say. That's fine.
Right.
We're not here to make friends,
Right.
right?
maybe we can gather a few listeners.
Yeah, we're here purely for numbers, nothing else.
Yeah. And I will say, when I mention the rapture, it's not a religious thing. That's just a whole thing in general. We're not religious,
Yeah.
or we're not doing any of that. We're not doing that politics stuff. That was just a thing that happened to the world.
Multiple times.
Yes.
And this is not the first time. It's been several times in the past that's happened, and it's just become like a running thing. Is it going to happen one day? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not my call.
Right. Hell, they were drinking Kool-Aid in the 70s. Jim
Yeah.
Jones, when they killed the whole village.
Yeah.
Was drinking Kool-Aid. So it's
Can you
always been
believe
there.
that many people bought into that? That's wild
Insane.
to me. Like absolutely wild.
And going back and watching that movie too, it's like,
Yeah.
man, they were just, ugh,
They're just brainwashed.
brainwashed.
It's
completely.
incredible. Absolutely incredible. Same with the
People fall for it. I mean, the Mind calendar. What 2012? I mean,
Yeah.
people would do
It was the
shit
same with
then.
the Branch Davidians back down in
Yeah.
Waco.
Yep.
Like
Hell, the
they-
turn of the century, when it turned 2000. I mean, people were, they'd go to sleep and drink some stuff or whatever, and they never woke up again on purpose.
Yeah.
Just craziness
Yeah,
out there.
that's because the planes were supposed to fall out of the sky, and the world was going to run out of gas, and
Right.
everything was just going to happen.
Because of the last two digits in the date.
Right. All the
Yeah, that's-
electronics were going to fail, and that was the whole thing.
I don't think back. I remember just kind of being like a little panicked, like, shit, this might be real. Because our whole life everything was 99, right? Everything
Yeah.
was out to 99.
Well, I
Oh, the
remember
times-
I was still shit. What was I? I was in middle school at that point, and like I remember going through town, and literally line at the gas pump was like all the way through town, across the bridge going out of town, because everyone's like, "This is the last time we're ever going to get gas." And I'm like, "That's fine, but it's not going to get you far."
Right.
Like, go ahead and
For
fill
you.
up that tank. Go for it. That's fine, but if the world's going to end, what are you doing? It was the same conversation we had earlier. Like, why are you wasting your time?
You hope that if anybody's left, and I'm picturing like the Walking Dead show, like when
Mm-hmm.
people are still left, they're checking cars for gas in them. You just hope you find the one that still had some gas
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah, I imagine all those clips of like the interstate just piled up with cars, and they're walking
Yeah.
through trying to find working radios, and like that's the picture I have in my head too.
Yep.
That's-
Anything left, like you take a battery or a bottle of water, anything, right?
yeah,
Anything.
anything you can use as currency.
That's right. Back to the Stone Ages.
Yes, yes. Anything else you want to touch on here?
No, I think that's good. I think we kind of cover what we're going to do, and we got a good hour, and we got right about an hour in it. We'll see what it gets cut down to.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 50
Yeah,
ish.
we're fluffing it, but
Yeah,
we got one. We got
got
one
one.
in. And it allows us to do a few other things kind of inside. Like we got the Spotify, and it gives us that RSS feed to other things, so now we can set those things up too. So this is progress.
yes. So we'll be posting about it whenever the episode's live. We'll tell you where to find it, how to get it, all that good stuff.
Yep.
So
We do currently have an Instagram account.
We do.
This seemed like a good idea podcast. We got a few followers already. We have a YouTube channel, and we will be on Spotify. This will hit on Spotify, and then the rest should kind of follow.
Yeah, Spotify will be the
Amazon.
early one. Then we can get the Amazon, the Apple, all that stuff. We can
Yep.
set up those feeds afterwards. So for our Spotify people, you'll get it first. It'll take us, I guess, a little bit of time to get the rest of them set up. Apple's very hit or miss on getting these things initially set up. So be patient with us on that one because
Yep.
they're a little temperamental. But
Yeah, they don't make it easy.
no, they don't. And
But we'll be on all the platforms here soon enough.
yep. So, and we'll be
Well,
blessing your Instagram feeds with some reels.
Yes.
Yes.
Any of that. Oh, and we have a TikTok too, and we've got TikTok out
we have
there too,
TikTok?
just for our. Yeah, man.
I don't know how to TikTok.
We may or may not use it. We got it though.
Okay. What about Vine? Do we have a Vine?
I think Vine connects to the out of Spotify or something. Don't some of those things connect automatically?
I don't know. Is Vine still alive? It's still a thing.
I don't know,
I don't
honestly.
know. That was like the OG TikTok. Was a Vine.
I remember.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
were like 10-second clips.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, they may not be around anymore.
That was my not my younger generation before TikToks were a thing.
We may have a Facebook one. We'll see about that. But Instagram kind of seems to be where the
Magic
life
happens.
is. Yeah, it's gonna be for the most part. So
Yeah. Cool.
we'll see. So anyway, man, we'll wrap this one up.
Yes. We're done.
We're done. We're
Bye.
out of here. Peace. Whatever our ending's gonna be.